Okay, special senses. Let's do this. Hi, 175. This is your very last one. So, sense of touch is one of the general senses mediated by general receptors. It's in chapter 13. Special senses, though, are going to be the five: vision, taste, smell, hearing, and equilibrium. Good grief. Okay. They all use special sensory receptors, which are distinct receptor cells localized in the head region. They're not like modified nerves or general receptors. So the first part is going to be your eye and vision. 70% of the body's sensory receptors are in the eye. Half the cerebral cortex is involved in visual processing. It's a lot. The eye is a very small sphere. It's only 1/6 of the surface that's actually visible. What you see is about 1/6. Most of the eye is enclosed and protected by fat cushion and bony orbit to make sure that it doesn't, have damage brought upon to it. Consists of accessory structures in the eyeball. So the next slide, these are all accessory structures. You have the eyebrow, the eyelid, the lashes, where the conjunctiva merges with the cornea. Then you have the palpebral fissure, which is the palpebrae, is the actual upper and lower eyelids, and that's the fissure there. Lateral commissure, that's where things meet, and then if there's a lateral commissure, obviously there's going to be a medial commissure. Please keep in mind where your iris is. That's the color part of the eye. You have the eyelid, and then the pupil, which is actually not a structure at all. It's actually a hole. The sclera is the white portion, and there is a clear layer of cells called the conjunctiva. And that's why when you get conjunctivitis, you get that inflammation and the red blood vessels you can see through, and that's why you have pink eye. Towards the medial portion, there's the lacrimal caruncle, and then as we know, we did the medial commissure already. Okay, the accessory structures of the eye. The accessory structures protect the eye and aid the eye to function. So there's eyebrows, lids, conjunctiva, lacrimal apparatus, and the extrinsic eye muscles. The eyebrows overlie the supraorbital margins. The function is to shade the eye from sunlight and to prevent perspiration from reaching the eye. It's like planting trees or shrubbery to prevent runoff. Okay, the eyelids blink reflexively every 3 to 7 seconds. It just happens. It offers protection from foreign objects and spreads secretions to moisten the eye. The lashes have follicles that are innervated. The nerve endings initiate a reflex building. The nerve endings initiate reflex blinking. Lubricating glands associated with the eyelids are the tarsal or the meibomian glands, modified sebaceous glands. Sebaceous has to do with oil, right? That produce oily secretions that lubricates the lid and the eye. Then the ciliary glands between the hair follicles are modified sweat glands. Here is another accessory structure. One, please, if you take a screenshot of it if you must, or if that's going to help you, go ahead and do that. Let me bring that a little bit more into focus. You have the levator palpebrae. Levator means the one that lifts it, right? Levator palpebrae superioris muscle, orbicularis oculi muscle that's going to close your eye. You have the eyebrows there. Tarsal plate, the palpebral conjunctiva. You can see the conjunctiva there. The tarsal glands are there. Right in this region here, you have the cornea, which is the clear shell there, palpebral fissure, and then you have the lashes, the bulbar conjunctiva, the conjunctival sac, and the orbicularis oculi muscle. Let's go to the next right after in the next video.